How to recover a deleted project in CapCut. Losing a project you've spent hours editing can feel frustrating, especially when you think it's gone for good. But the good news is that in many cases, you can still recover your work inside CapCut. Now, if you act quickly and know where to actually look. In this step-by-step tutorial, I'll walk you through all the possible ways to recover a deleted project in CapCut, whether it's still in backup, stored locally, or it can be recovered through your device. By the end, you will know exactly what to do and what your chances are. Now, before you try to recover anything, it's important to understand how CapCut saves your work. CapCut projects are usually stored on your device, like your local storage, or synced to your account, which is the cloud backup if enabled. If you delete a project, it may still exist temporarily in one of these locations. Now, you can start by opening CapCut and you can look at your home screen for your projects or your drafts. You can go over to your recent projects from your main dashboard, or if you're using CapCut on your phone, then you're just going to see that on the homepage. Now, sometimes projects aren't actually deleted, they're just not visible immediately. You can scroll carefully and check if your project is still there within your library. Now, if you're logged into your CapCut account and your project might be saved in the cloud. Now, you can check your account section and look for the cloud projects or just the synced in drafts. If they're found, then simply restore and reopen them. Now, even if the project is gone from CapCut, your media files may still exist. You can go to your device's gallery or the media library and go over to File Manager and simply open it up. And then you're going to look for videos, images, or simply exports. While this won't restore the project timeline, it can help you rebuild your work faster if you just restore the actual media. And sometimes your application or the project data remains in your device storage as well. So if you're an Android, then you can go to your file manager and navigate to Android, data, and CapCut folders. Or if you're using your laptop, you can simply go over to your settings in file manager and then just search up CapCut. You can look for project related files, and this method is more advanced but can help recover partial data. And if you recently deleted your project, then avoid clearing up cache and reinstalling CapCut. These actions can permanently remove remaining data and reduce any recovery chances. Now, if you had exported your project earlier, check in your saved videos or just check in your recent projects. And even if the editable version is gone, you may still have a finished copy. This can save you from starting completely over. Now, if your device has backup enabled, then you can go check it up in the cloud backup, Google backup, or just the Windows backup. You may be able to restore your device to a previous state where the project still exists. This is a more extreme step, but it can still work. Now, it is important to be realistic. If you deleted the project or cleared the cache, memory, or reinstalled the app and had no backup, then the project is likely permanently deleted. CapCut does not have a built-in recycle bin for these deleted projects, so it may be unfortunate if you just lose your data in general. And to prevent this in the future, always export important videos to your device and save it, and keep the backups of your media. Stay logged into your account so you have these in your recent projects or drafts, and avoid deleting these projects immediately after you've done working on them. Small habits can save a lot of time, so keep that in mind. Now, what to do immediately after deleting a project. The moment you realize your project is deleted, the first thing you should do is stop using CapCut for anything else. Don't create new projects, don't import new clips, and don't clear anything. The reason is simple. When you continue using the app, it can overwrite old data, which reduces your chances of recovering the deleted project, which happened just now. So the best move is to pause and start recovery steps right away. Now, sometimes your project isn't actually deleted, it just disappears after an app crash or update. You can open CapCut and refresh the home screen, and most probably, in most cases, projects just reappear after restarting the application or logging out and back in. So always check this before assuming it's gone. A lot of people don't realize this, but they may have used a different account without noticing, and they think that their data was completely lost or deleted. If you've ever logged into CapCut using Google, TikTok, or email, try switching between these accounts, and then your project might be saved under a different login. Now, we need to understand the difference between delete and clearing the data. There's a big difference between these two. And if you only deleted a project, then there's still a small chance that it exists in the storage. But if you cleared the app data or uninstalled the entire application, then most local files are permanently removed. And knowing this helps you understand your recovery chances. Now, if you cannot recover your project, then the next best thing is rebuilding it efficiently. Start by collecting your original clips, your exported videos, and any saved assets. Then create your timeline step by step since you've already edited it once. Rebuilding is usually much faster than starting from scratch because you already know what exactly you need to do. Sometimes, instead of rebuilding everything manually, we can use templates inside CapCut. Templates can help you recreate your styles quickly and add these effects much faster. It also maintains consistency, so this speeds up your workflow significantly. And to avoid the situation again, build simple habits, export your data and your project regularly, even if it's not final. Keep your original clips organized and just avoid clearing up drafts unless you're 100% sure. Now, these small steps can save hours of work later on. And for extra safety, store your important files outside the application. Upload them to cloud storage, Google Drive, external storage, and that way, even if something happens inside CapCut, your content is still saved. Now, sometimes recovery just isn't possible. If you've tried drafts, cloud backup, storage recovery, and account switching, and nothing works, then the project is likely permanently deleted. And at that point, the best move is to move forward and rebuild smarter. Now, even though losing a project is frustrating, it teaches you something really important. It focuses on how you organize your workflow from here on and backing up your files along with editing more efficiently. And in the long run, this actually improves your content creation process. And at this point, you now understand not just how to recover a deleted project in CapCut, but also how to prevent losing your work in the future. And that's just as important because recovery is never guaranteed, but preparing always is. Before we officially wrap up this tutorial, I want to share a few extra tips to help you get the most out of what you just learned. First, don't just watch, practice. Open the tool, try the steps we went over, experiment with the settings, and see how things work for yourself. The more you experiment, the more confident you'll get, and the faster you'll improve as well. If you run into any questions, challenges, or errors while following along, drop a comment down below, even if it's something small. Asking questions is the fastest way to learn and master new skills. Also, if you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future step-by-step guides like this. I post new tutorials regularly, and subscribing helps you stay up to date with the latest tools, tips, and tricks. Finally, also think about how you can use what you learned today in your own projects, work, or business. Apply these steps creatively and see what unique results you can achieve. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this tutorial helped you. Remember to comment your questions or ideas, subscribe for more tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video.